Someone got their hands on it already.
Yeah, he's been.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Commanders. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. This guy's putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. On the other side, his counterpart, the Commanders head coach. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the... Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Savion Williams. Touchdown Saints. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Saints offense ready to take over for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now. 1918.
Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these...
Out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll do so with first and 10. Now, faking the give. Now he'll run it. bounds. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. He'll drop to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
10 at the 19-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He runs with it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown short, caught by Ryman. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll look to throw.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Saints.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
Personal Ave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Jair Brown on cover.
He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Kent Ryman. Touchdown Saints. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
The Saints offense ready to take over once again. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy
now they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And that last throw, a big one. Football history, 6,000-yard mark surpassed. Haven't seen it in a single season before. A remarkable year. Gets even better.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
The throw on the run is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Man, down the field, it's Olave. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Touchdown, Saints. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they...
Saints offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawks 70, Hawks, go.
Flushed to his left. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down. On the run to the right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
The Saints, 1st down.
And that ball incomplete. Tip Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got it! And he will score again! Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to...
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
I actually like the call, Mike. I think when you have a fullback that's capable of impacting situations like this, it's a nice change-up from more what we're used to seeing throughout the rest of the league.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And off the deflection. It is taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback, and don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant, and this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And it's 4th down.
The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
For the Saints, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll look to throw.
1st down, Saints.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. Now, faking the give. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Saints offense ready to get back at it. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. They are getting closer to win 11 on the season, playing their best football here late in the year. Going to start this drive with 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Commanders' 36-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will score! Touchdown, Saints.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6.
This one a win for the visiting Saints. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.
when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. His guys putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His team fell on the road around in front of the home folks. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. At deep for Olave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Saints first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Exiting the pocket right. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Nick Scorton, he works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And
Saints offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. An even 40 yards. And this This takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
First down, Saints.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second
An
and
enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Saints. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Hey, you can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We can have a shootout. On our hands. See if they keep up their end of the bargain. First down. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position.
The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. Through up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Have the 60s.
A man left side. It's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. That's caught at Savion Williams. And the Saints are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
That's another Saints first down.
Back to the air one more time. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal. He's going to try to do this himself, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly.
The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking off. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. With man down the field, it's Olave. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's another Saints first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away.
J.C. Horn.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Headed left, buying time. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Savion Williams. Touchdown, New Orleans. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip half. Saints offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
And the Saints first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
26 yards. That's another Saints first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes. Break.
And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
38. Panthers 24.
Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out left. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He'll try to run for it. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First down.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, New Orleans.
And the Saints, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Tip Wyman. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
9-yard gain on the play.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
They'll try and throw for it on third and 1. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
A gain of 9 yards.
This is the point in the game, Mike, we're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now on first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. From the 43, here's second and 8. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back deep for Olave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. The ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Up the middle they go. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19. Saints offense about ready to take over once more. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. The conversation is real. The 17-0 can be seen on the horizon. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ryman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Let's go. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Kip Ryman, touchdown Saints. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you.
Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. The drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
37-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Forced to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
And it's 4th down.
Saints offense ready to get back to work. And a win here would be number 12 on the season. This is going to be a dangerous matchup for anyone this postseason. Back to work now, though. It's 1st and 10. Back deep for Olave. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end. This one a win for the visiting Saints. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.
The Saints game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There are a lot of players and groups people have questions about, but this week, he's the only one who gets to answer.
when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New Orleans Saints and the Cleveland Browns. On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. They'll run. It's on the turf. Ball's in. He lost it. And this is going to be Browns football. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did, giving you a gift at the turnover.
Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They'll come out throwing. Big strike here to Williams. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll work against the blitz. The Browns get there and take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Goes right downfield to Olave. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Here's the lone back on the handoff. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. Takes the second down snap. Offense is out there and ready to get things going again. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Throwing now on first down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, sack. Nike 18.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he has this down to the 34. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Looking in the air here. Has it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
60 Eagles, 60
First and
Eagles.
goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now looking to throw. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Setting up to throw. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay 1 play ahead of their defensive foes.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. I'll throw it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
To throw here on 1st down. In the Olave, back-to-back plays. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down. They're throwing it. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs from 37.
First down, Saints.
Working on 1st down. Headed out right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Let's go now.
Give now to the running back. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. And the Browns get there and take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
5 yards. And it's
Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. A gain of...
So a field goal game, and I guess we'll... The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Short pass brought in. Big man shooting up the yards. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same.
The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Go!
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the sack. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. And when they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for. These quarterbacks in the league, they're getting so good at taking care of the football. It's hard. They didn't get a pick last week, found a way to win. But when a quarterback gives you an opportunity, you've got to take advantage of it. It's kind of like that batting practice fastball. When it's down the middle, you got to hit it.
Escapes the pocket. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down, Saints.
Looking to throw here. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throw here, 3rd down. Flushed out now to his left. He's going to run for it. And he spins right by him. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Back to throw. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. 72.
He's dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Now he takes it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited him.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
4 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Pass play now. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. They're headed up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well.
The Saints ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Moving right, that's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady, right?
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Pass play coming here. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going.
Let's go now. 70.
On first down, they'll run. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. Vacates quickly left side. Back across the field it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Saints ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board. It's a win on the road for the Saints. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Please welcome your 2030 New Orleans Saints.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys, well, they're struggling at this point in the year. Just 2 wins over their last 7. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, champions of their division, know they'll be hosting at least one playoff game in the near future. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Oh, that is incomplete. Hey, look at this defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's brought in by Knight. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. First and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
10 yards on the pickup.
If you hear me talking trash, just ignore it.
Now on second down.
He'll look
to nowhere to go.
No. Goddamn, almost had another fumble. I can't lose this game. That's good, Charlotte. Is it okay if I call you by your last name?
How's your stream going?
That question, I really don't know. I don't see too many people watching at all.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first.
Yeah, sure.
27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
So are you a new streamer?
I've been streaming a lot
A great
lately.
job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know.
If you're new to the channel, you must have not seen me a lot. I've been doing WWE games, Madden games most of the whole time, NBA Live games. Go ahead and go check out the channel. You can go see for yourself. And also, I've been doing vlogging channel. Also,
He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. So from Panther territory now, it's first.
I have some interesting ideas for your channel.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you're up and hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Do you have Discord so we can share easily?
no, I do not.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yards.
I have TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat,
and let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
and Instagram.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to the streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our
Drop your Insta.
Absolutely.
With some teams,
Okay, I will.
Script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams,
Just make sure to reply after the stream is over.
And continue that in this one.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
All right.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he's free at the 35. Shifts by him. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around, actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Back to throw here. Now he'll take this and run. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Tip Lyman, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Exactly.
Down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10.
On the set.
I follow you.
Thank you.
On play action, throw. Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Up the middle they go. It's Casey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Play A game in Hill.
They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A gain of 3.
Comes a field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 49.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He has been elusive in this first half. You see the rushing numbers for him. This defense is going to have to find some way to keep him in the pocket. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll set up a throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Knight. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. He took the hit when he threw that ball. Maybe the O-line just thankful that that worked out for a touchdown.
Yeah, because, you know, their pride is don't let that guy get hit, no matter what, under any circumstances. But anytime it pays off in its...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a 1st down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. And that forces a fourth down situation. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
No!
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Oh.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10, down at the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Back to throw again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tip Roman with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Kansas, I need to do something quick. Yeah,
the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Savion Williams, 70 yards. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, they would play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guys covering take their attention.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
there he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort
that's something new.
With his second touchdown.
That is something new also today.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away.
Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Olave over the middle. Down the right sideline. Chris Olave. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Saints get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing,
it's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter.
Brandon Jones on the cover.
Now a run here off the RP, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Scorton in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Third down.
Here we go, sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
And 10.
Now back to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
For number 86, incomplete. He was defended.
Orleans offense set to take over. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ross. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bison!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Scorton getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
He completes it to Olave. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 60 yards. And the Saints add on. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Ready! Rocco, go!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Excellent coverage on the play from Trayvon Merritt.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been real. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to Hill, right side complete. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Ready! 70 Timberwolf!
Second and 6. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now, loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal.
Take the ball in my hand and he got it.
In this game,
Come on, brother.
they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior.
talented.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
Second and 4.
Second and 4. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ross. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll drop the throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Brandon Jones.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches?
Bro, am I tripping? Is that Kwame? Bro, I'm not tripping, am I? Bro, that's not fair.
What's that?
My auntie on my cousin's side that we helped move,
Right.
her mom saw the old mayor of Detroit
Oh, yeah?
at the airport. Lucky ass, bro.
Was Patrick?
Yeah, that's crazy. I wish I was there to see that. Yeah, she don't even know if I'm going to Vegas. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I know for sure that I'm on April 16th. I'm going to Angel to Vegas on the 16th, and I'm staying there until the 21st. So you might see me at night. If not, then I'll probably see you when I get back. I might just come by your house when I do meals in the morning. So I was supposed to pay or see your son on his birthday, and I was gonna give him $20 for his birthday. but I have to pay this damn over.
How old's your son? Young?
Like, I think he was 3. So, Kwame, I swear, every person I find in that airport is famous. I'm gonna take a picture that include the people in Vegas. WrestleMania 43 or 2. I'm coming for y'all. Every single one.
Yeah, he probably really stands out too because he's really tall. So he's easy to pick out.
Yeah. Oops. If anybody heard that on live, just ignore it, please. All right, strange outfit. The outfit stylist post-game interview is eccentric. Fans might make fun of it online. The fudge? What would you want? What would you like to do? Wear something else? Wear the outfit in it? Wear something else? If they're gonna make fun of me, shit. All right, Alana. I wish I could just simulate this damn game because you're gonna get your ass kicked twice. So I don't know what else to do.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn.
Bro, I would be scared like hell to be flipping off that damn thing. I don't give a fuck if I'm hooked to it. If they say I'm done.
The Atlanta Falcons. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. His guys putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. His team looking for a spark hope.
Come on, not pick my seat now. I want to pick it when I get there or when I pay for it. I'm picking the cheapest one. Fuck. That's exactly what I'm gonna do when I get paid next week. Pick my seat, so they can just leave me alone. Or y'all starting doing assigned seats now. I know.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's going to air one out right away.
Oh, shit. You know, you took it.
And the Falcons are
I'm
going
gonna
to
set some goddamn
as they force the opening drive turnover.
Jesse Bates.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly
y'all
one
taking
goal.
this
Let's connect on something early and quieten this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to...
Y'all are not about to be the ones to break this streak.
The Saints offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Olave.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll throw out of the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Cody Simon. He seemed to drop him for a sack.
All my dudes are injured. I ain't got nothing to say about them.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and a punt the last time.
Start all you want. So when we come back and whoop their ass, it's going to be on you.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Go.
And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to...
Come on. I'm ready for a war. Let's go. 7-7. Run it up. Oh, shit. 7-14.
And their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That deep
ball.
That's hot. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Go 70 yards.
He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. Saints offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. He'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down.
I tried to. I went to number 20,
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And that'll set up 4th down. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Savion Williams. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations.
The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The man down the field, it's Olave. Take this one in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. His second. The Saints offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10.
He'll run this quickly. That's why I get sacked again.
Now, faking the give. He's going to air this one out. Looking for help.
Go.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so...
Saints offense ready to see what they can do. He's trying to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10.
Y'all tired of me being undefeated. So you're like, let's just tired of it. Go to overtime or whatever.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, New Orleans.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
What you doing, bro? That was you.
Incomplete. Cody Simon on the coverage.
All right, Casey.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Going for it all. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. He's going to try it here again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
All right, you gonna tie this up too?
The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw it out has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. A big one here in the fourth quarter. A gain of 48. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Saints are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Saints first down.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Saints. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wit's end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Is caught by Olave. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 20. And the Saints first down. Let's go now.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one complete to Hill. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing...
The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going up top. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
At the 23-yard line.
Pulled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And the Saints, first down.
A run on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Saints.
See you later, Alana. See you on the next game. After the Chargers.
So this one, a win for the Saints. Their perfect
15-0.
season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football.
The Saints game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys just 2 wins away from a perfect season. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Chargers. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Looking to throw right away. That's caught by Chris Olave. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Only at about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. It's a design boot. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? They'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's over.
The Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Now come out throwing. Cut near the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
Plowing up the middle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Throwing from the gun here. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Intended for number 86. Incoming.
Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, play action. Big strike here to Williams. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead to 7. That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays. The Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll throw to begin this drive. Absolutely fires this one right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's looking deep once again. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So second down coming up. They'll go play action. This one to Williams out left side. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down, Saints.
From the red zone on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air on third and long. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints grow the lead to 7. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw now. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down, New Orleans.
19, Tiger, 19.
They're going to try and throw it here. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Sticking to the air here. Look at that power, deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead to 7. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. Nickel look by the Chargers here. 3rd down. Going long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture.
The Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. They go play action on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. Back across. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half.
Those front office personnel people love.
The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. He'll work against the blitz. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Throw here. 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for Chris Olave. Incomplete. 3 plays and...
The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st down, Saints.
He's going to throw this one. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Dropping back to throw. Flush down now to his left. On the run, deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Chris Olave with the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth it.
Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's loaded another one up. They connect on the deep shot. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
The Chargers 4-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 3-possession game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Ready? Here we go.
Now throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints put up even more points in a win.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They give it to him again. Has a hole left, room to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry.
Really, I am dozing off.
But also
and it still goes off.
Just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he
like
just
the time
did.
was going like beeping, and I'm like, all right, forget it. Click.
Yeah, I think they would come back if you just gave them the ball every time.
Exactly.
Saints ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback.
I'm actually nice.
And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the
Right
year.
now,
Kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through the second half. They'll run here on first down. Jukes away from
I'm not even touching it.
to the races, middle of the field.
This man doing it himself.
Hits the 20. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints put up even
Go
more
home.
points in
Just
a
go
win.
home. Oh, well, y'all already at home. Go to y'all next game.
Sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
69-44. 70-44, 51.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going.
No, I'll just let them get a touchdown.
Here's the handoff. Brock's like the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. No throw. Third and long. He has the first over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down.
Right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Escapes the defender. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Saints keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead.
Hey, that's just simply the difference.
80.
The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another carry for him. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
There he is on 3rd and short. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's taken down at the 30. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Saints.
Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Back to the wall again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
So it's a win for the Saints. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
It's on to a new week for New Orleans. And next on the schedule are the Falcons. They know the blitz is coming. Either the football comes out quick, or it might not at all.